Alrighty, we are going to make a little laurel leaf, a couple versions of a laurel leaf, which we will eventually turn into a wreath, like you see here. So, Z-Barth, how can I make a leaf like this? Well, hit that, oh, I'm sorry, mash that subscribe button, and I'll show you how. I'm going to first zoom in a little bit here, Control plus. We need circles, so when I get to my shape menu here, I'm going to hold on this, the rectangle tool, and I'm going to bring out the shape menu by just clicking on this bar, or like letting go over this bar. Now the shape menu is always right there. The shape tools, I should probably call it. So I'm going to make a circle. Now notice this is an ellipse tool, so I can make whatever ellipse I want. If you want it to be a perfect circle, hold shift, and then let go of the mouse first. If you let go of shift, it'll turn back to where you let go. I'm currently working with a, let me zoom in here. So I'm actually going to make my circle a little smaller. Zoom in a little more. Hold the space bar down to move the screen around. Yeah, so 10-point circle is great. I'm sorry, a 10-point stroke with no fill. So to get rid of the fill, you click here and choose the red slash. Okay, I promised you this would be quick. So one of the challenges in working with an only stroke shape is that when you want to move it around, you have to click on the stroke itself, which is a very small target. But you know you're hovering over it when the cursor changes. Okay, I'm going to hold down Alt, click and drag. Notice I'm a little off here. If I hold down Shift, it'll snap it, so it just goes like perfectly across or perfectly down this way. So I don't know. We just want like two circles lined up like this. Where they intersect is eventually the leaf shape that we're going to get. So you can fix that by selecting one of the circles and scooting it over. If you hold Shift and the arrow, you scoot it over 10 points at a time. So I kind of want like a fat leaf. So I'm going to choose, select both of these circles. You have to select both of those circles with the black selection tool. I'm going to click and drag over both of those circles. Notice in my properties window, Pathfinder. So you can get to that by going into the window menu and choosing Pathfinder. But we just need this in the third Pathfinder option. Click to intersect. And there you go. That is awesome. Let's make a couple variations of this now. To do that, I'm going to hold the Alt key and drag. Easiest change you can make is increase the stroke. I'm going to double it to 20. Oh, hello. You know, it's the beginning of zero period. It just started 4 minutes ago, and I'm recording a video, so this conversation, people are going to know that people are late right now. And actually, they're not coming in because, Gabby, can you get this door for me, please? Yes. Thank you. And yes, I will take some. Thank you very much. Pan dulce from Ms. Juarez.
There's a bakery. I didn't even know it was there in downtown LA. And I wanted to try it.
Is there some sort of fruit in this thing? I'm going to.
Yeah. It has like a filling or something.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, you're welcome.
You just open all the way. And the students will just start pouring in, Ms. Juarez, if you'd like to come back and see, you know, yeah. Yeah, it's very, you know, it's very similar to how you line yours up. Yeah. Okay. Ha, little teacher humor for you guys there during the middle of the lesson. So here I've got this laurel leaf, a second version. Let's make a third version. I'm going to go Alt, click and drag. And I want to just create like a little notch out of this, because I think that would be fun. So to do that, I'm going to use an ellipse this time. And just simply drag it over this area. I'm going to kind of use that little X there to line up. Now, if you're paranoid like me, I'm not totally sure these are lined up. I would like Illustrator to do the math for me. So I'm going to use the selection tool, select both of these shapes. Rather than look in the Pathfinder, I'm going to go into the Align option. And look, you can align along the horizontal center. Although, to me, that seems like it's vertical, so I don't know. Either way, now that I have both of these shapes, I'm pretty sure that the circle is on top of the leaf. They're both selected. I'm going to use the Pathfinder, and we're going to stamp out using the minus front. So boom. I'm going to now copy this, Alt, drag this guy down, make it fit there. It kind of looks like a flame, too. Oh my gosh, let's make a flame icon while we're at it. I'm going to copy this again. I'm going to copy it again, and I'll shrink it down while holding the Alt key. Boom, a little flame. Okay, lastly though, we're making leaves, so I'm going to grab a line segment tool and click and drag down. Using the arrows to space down. I'd like to stylize this. I'd actually like to stylize the stroke on all of this. So to do that, I'm going to click on the shape. Click on the word stroke over here. Here you have options like corner. You can soften around. Morning. Although it didn't do that much. I'll click on stroke for the line. I'm going to give it a rounded cap. So there you go. I got like 3 different leaves and a flame. So save your work, and if you move on to the next video, I'll show you how to make a laurel leaf. I'm sorry, this is the laurel leaf. The wreath is coming up next. So don't forget to mash that subscribe button, Zach. Yeah.